Hello and thanks for joining us on BOI Impact. I am Sheung Olagunju. On this edition, we bring to you two beneficiaries of the Bank of Industry's funds in Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory. They are Vertex Agro Limited and Propeller Consult Nigeria Limited. Vertex Agro Limited is an agricultural company established in 2007 with the goal of carrying out agro-business in Nigeria and beyond. Vertex is committed to helping farmers succeed in the agricultural industry through the sale, training and consultations on agrochemicals, which help improve crop yield and overall productivity. In addition to agrochemicals, Vertex also produces a range of high-quality roasted cashew nuts, peanuts and coated peanuts. With the support of the Bank of Industry, Vertex Agro Limited now has a state-of-the-art processing cashew butter manufacturing plant and cashew processing factory that produces and exports high-quality cashew kernels. Here are highlights of the visit to Vertex Agro Limited. Speaking with the BOI Impact crew, the Managing Director of Vertex Agro Limited, Daniel Gimana, said the company manufactures premium cashew products that cater to both local consumers and international markets.
And we came up with this idea of processing and exporting cashews and cashew byproducts. That was one thing. The other thing was that when we were exporting, we were doing good volume, but we were really not impacting on lives of Nigerians. For instance, we were bringing about 300 containers of agrochemicals. Our workforce was less than 15 people. So we were actually bringing what people have produced in another country and dumping into our country. So we thought again, how do we generate employment? We discovered that again, cashew is one of the sectors that generates employment more than most other sectors, and particularly it employs women. So these were two things that really informed our getting into this project. Basically, we have major customers in Japan. We process our sesame seed and export to Japanese companies. So we have two basic products, cashews and cashew byproducts, and then sesame seeds. These are for export. Right now we have our cashew butter, which as far as I know is the first of its kind in West Africa. Then we are also roasting cashews. So we have roasted cashews, both with the brand name Dodan Foods, under the brand name Dodan Foods. And then we have the cashew byproduct, something very unique we're doing in this country. The shell from cashews, we have a special way of burning it, and then we take the chaff from it, the charcoal produced by it. We produce some special fertilizers. The fertilizer is already in the market. We call it fertilizer. And then the oil from it, we're able to, we spent about 3 years doing some research with some professors in some universities in Nigeria. And we'll be able to come out with agrochemicals. We are the first in Africa, if not in the world, that have gone up with that innovation.
He spoke further on the relationship and impact of BOI support on the company's operation.
Bank of Industry, they are our partners. They are our friends. We started together and we're growing together. And we started accessing Bank of Industry facilities about 7 years ago when we started the sesame seed factory. Then we were getting working capital for buying and processing sesame seeds and exporting to Japan. Then later on, we brought this idea of the factory, the butter factory, and Bank of Industry jumped at that idea. So the facilities you see here actually are financed by the Bank of Industry. So it's a mutual relationship, and without them, I think some of this project wouldn't have been possible. The butter factory you've seen here itself is employing about 60 people. Those people wouldn't have been there without this factory. The generator you see in there, we were only powering the cashew factory. Now the same generator is powering this factory. So capacity utilization has gone up. More people have been employed. You've seen some managers who are here. We brought some expatriates who came here on as staff, and they'll be able to train our people. So even for capacity improvement, we have really built capacity with the trained people because of the facility we have. We help the farmers who grow cashews to grow cashews. We have farmers in Kogi State, for instance. Every year we go on training. We train them the best agronomic practices on how to grow cashews. Sometimes we bring the farmers leaders here. We keep them in a hotel for 1 week. We train them, take them to the field, and make them to practice some of those agronomic practices. So the impact, again, we're hoping to see our farmers' yields increase over time. You know, any day we pay salaries, you see the environment change. You know, people hardly sleep that day. So the impact is massive on the community itself. A lot of people have relocated from many states and they found themselves here.
Vertex Agro Limited's cashew processing factory is equipped with modern technology that produces high-quality cashew kernels.
So this is our product from the farm. We store it in the warehouse. Then from the warehouse, we transport it down here for them to calibrate. This is our calibration center. The function of this machine is to select, give the sizes of cashew. So from A size, we have A1, A2, B1, B2, C1 and C2. So the function of the machine is to separate the sizes of the cashew. We have bigger ones, smaller ones. So the biggest among it is the A1 cashew, then followed by the A2. Then after the A2 we have B1. After B1 we have B2, then C1 and C2. Then from this section we go to the steaming section.
Chief Engineer at Vertex Agro Limited, Salam Uyewumi, explained how cashew butter is made.
Since this one, cashew is roasted for classic cashew butter. We don't need it to be too dark. We need light roasted cashew. You can see what we are having now, very light roasted cashew. So after this section, we carry the roasted cashew.
BOI is unique. And I'm not just saying this to impress anybody. I don't impress people. I speak my mind. I think it's an organization that stands out. And I just tell BOI, keep it up.